Let's talk music, and Colin Morris is in our Wellington studio. Hello there.
Good morning, Jesse. Good afternoon, Jesse.
Good afternoon to you. And you've been listening to a guest we had on our show performing live a couple of weeks ago. He was a real storyteller, Jesse Wilde.
Oh, I did not know that. Otherwise, I certainly would have listened in, because I've been sitting on this album for about 2 months without playing it. And then suddenly I thought, I've got to do this. So I put a whole pile of CDs in the car, went for an hour's drive and just kept on slanting. And that was the one that stood out. And as soon as I heard it, I thought, this is a great New Zealand sound. And I haven't done anything for New Zealand Music Month. So this is my pick that people have to go out and buy. I am so impressed with this. It's only a 6-track album, so it's going to be cheap. It's worth delving into, because you can at that price. You don't have to buy a whole album to get the gist of what where Jesse is. And I just found it an extraordinary, mature album.
Yes, and I happen to know Jesse is listening today because he sent me a text earlier about solar panels that he's installing on his new studio in Auckland Central. A real character, and he went to the States. Actually, people can look it up on the website rnz.co.nz/Jesse and search for Jesse Wilde. Stories about tracking down his heroes, John Mellencamp and I forget who the other two were, but there were three of them, and one by one he sort of tracked them down and met them.
I have to say, I've met John Cougar Mellencamp, and he was probably the worst person I've ever met in show business.
That's funny. What was your experience? Because a lot of people have. Jesse went pretty well. He actually filled in for John Mellencamp with his band, and by the time John actually met him, I think he had a bit of respect for him. But where did you run into him?
Well, I think there's two sides to Mellencamp. I think once he's in America, he's fine. Once he travels, in this case, he was in New Zealand, he wasn't performing. They just brought him out as a showpiece. They brought him down to Wellington. I sat with him on the couch and I said, hello, I'm so-and-so. And for the next 5 minutes, every second word began with the letter F. And in the end, I didn't even say goodbye. I just got up and walked away.
Wow. Okay.
I just thought that was so rude. And I rarely ever come across that in show business. I've met some wonderful people over the years, from B.B. King to Joan Sutherland, but that was just a nasty experience. So I'm sorry, Jesse, if he's one of your heroes.
That's okay.
Because in this particular album, Jesse does wear the influences very much on his sleeve of people like Springsteen and Steve Earle and John Cougar Mellencamp, and all sorts of different people.
Yeah, but sorry, you mentioned Bob Seger. That's another one of the ones.
Indeed,
he's really keen
very
on,
much so. Yes.
What would you like to play for us first?
Well, the first track I'd like to play is Ghost Town. It's a track that starts the album off, and this is what we've been talking about going to America and realizing your heroes and following that path and seeing the concrete teepees, which from memory, I think they were in Arizona, but they're a motel, and they're great. And when I get back to America, I'm going to stay in one because I've always fancied it. And he talks about the Cadillacs that are buried in the sand, and you can go up and you can spray paint these, and there's about 15 of them, something like that. And there's all these quirky things which I love about America and Americana. And the story actually is really about his father giving him the books, The Grapes of Wrath, which is the great book by Steinbeck, and going out on the road like Tom Joad and discovering all these things about America, the Mother Road, Route 66. So it's one of those great things that we don't hear from New Zealanders. We tend to be a little bit introverted, but when we look at an outside influence like America has had on all of us in terms of music.
Yes.
He nails it.
Okay, let's take a listen. This is title track from Ghost Town Road.
My father gave me the grapes of wrath when I was just 15. Ever since I've turned those pages, I've wanted to be seen, driving down Route 66, crossing the Missouri line. with Tom Joad riding shotgun. No telling what I'll find out past the diamonds in the dust, the concrete teepees all in a row, through a desert made of plastic signs, telling me, man, I'm moving way too slow. I could feel the dust ball pilgrims chasing dreams pegged with gold. All those ghosts that refuse to die, spirit of the rebel's pride. Out here, man, it's still alive on Ghost Town Road. On Ghost Town Road. On Ghost Town Road. It all started west of Tulsa in a hellbound pouring rain. I swore I saw 10 Model T circled in a roadside wagon train. Above the fire, a crossroad sign read desperation and hope. I knew right away that I was in for a ride when they pointed the way to go. In the dust, the concrete teepees all in a row, through a desert made of plastic signs, telling me, man, you're moving way too slow. I could feel the dust ball pilgrims chasing dreams pegged with gold. All those ghosts that refuse to die, spirit of the rebel's pride. Out here, man, it's still alive on Ghost Town Road. On Ghost Town Road. On Ghost Town road. Boomtown's beckoned to me tonight like a prairie fire. West of Eden lies a promised land, dreams to pick and souls for hire. Just a half an acre and a one-night stand. Well, I guess I was searching for a teacher or a hero in these old dotted lines, in the days before they buried young Billy and the highway died. I asked Tom Joad, can you help me? I fear our spirit is dying. Out of the ruins of the mother road, I'm beginning to read the signs. I'm past the diamonds in the dust, the concrete teepees all in a row, through this desert made of plastic signs, telling me, man, you're moving way too slow. I can feel the dust ball pilgrims chasing dreams pegged with gold. All those ghosts that refuse to die, spirit of the rebel's pride. Out here, man, it's still alive on Ghost Town Road. On Ghost Town Road. On Ghost Town Road.
RNZ National. Jesse Wilde and Ghost Town Road. It's the choice of Colin Morris, our music critic today.